August 6th, 2016, and yeah, so I finally made it to Canada. The surprise, surprise, I'm still in an airport. I'm in Calgary, just waiting for the final flight that is meant to be boarding in a few minutes. So I'll make this a pretty quick one, but yeah, you can kind of see like the bags under my eyes. This is what is it? It's 2:15 a.m. my time, and yet it's only 7 p.m. here. So this is really like the longest day ever. It's been 3 flights to get here so far. Dublin to St. John's to Toronto, Toronto to Calgary, yeah, and then one more to go to get to Victoria. Last night at the airport wasn't too bad. I probably got maybe 5 hours of sleep. And then, yeah, got on my flight, which is fine. The plane, everything's been on time and lovely, but the plane had no entertainment. Their Wi-Fi and entertainment system was completely broken, and I somehow managed to get on the same plane that went from Dublin to St. John's to Toronto, and Toronto to Calgary, same broken plane. So I just showed up in Calgary, and I'm normally quite happy just to stare at the seat in front of me or look out the window for 13 hours, however long I've been on this plane for. But yeah, I ended up at the customer service counter and explained that I had unluckily ended up on this plane of no entertainment. And so she was really nice. She gave me $30 worth of airport vouchers, which I had just completely used up entirely. And that gave me a massive dinner. Like, my belly is just about to burst right now. So yeah, it all worked out. I was quite happy with that. And then, let me think what else has happened. Nothing really. I think it was just get on a plane, sit there for several hours, get off the plane, sit in an airport for an hour or two, get on another plane, and repeat. And then with just an hour and a half flight to go, I feel like I'm almost there. Nearly. At Dublin this morning, so I found showers at Dublin Airport, and it was pretty sure it was the only shower. You had to pay to use it, but it was in a lounge, but it was in a cheap lounge, like it was only 20 euros. And it was, the shower included like towels and all that kind of stuff, but it also included breakfast. So I had a big feed for breakfast, and I just sat there. And WestJet opened surprisingly early, like 4 hours ahead of the flight. So I had so much time to spare. It was really, really lovely. The downside with WestJet, of course, is that you don't actually get fed on the plane. Like, there's no food. So none of the flights I've been on have had food. So I had some food in Toronto. And then, of course, here with my belly overflowing. One of the final notes is that just like last year, now that I am in Canada, the video or the blog posting will be on a sort of a very quick hiatus. I'm only here for a very few short days before I continue on to my flight to northeastern China. And I'll be there for sort of 2 or 3 days, I think, in northeastern China before returning to Chongqing. So I'll try and resume it once I get back to China, and then I'll do a final post probably once I get home to Chongqing, which is, wow, only like a week away. So the reason I brought up this whole Dublin... Winnipeg, we're good. The reason I brought up the whole Dublin thing and having breakfast at this lounge. And Virgilio Gonzalez, if you hear your name, you only have 2 minutes to come to a 2 minutes they have, only 2 minutes. We're about to close doors, thank you. They better get themselves on that plane. So this is totally like a first world problem here. First world problem alert. Is that I'm busy drinking my almond and coconut smoothie this morning in the lounge after my shower. And part of it went down the wrong pipe, like drinking, and going, wow, this is really good, and then boom, went down the wrong pipe. And I didn't, like, there was no scene, there was no, like, coughing or spewing or anything like that. But it was a noticeable, like, oh, that didn't feel so good. And then within about 15 minutes, I pretty much completely lost my voice, and so now I'm starting to regain it, so it's still a little bit gravelly, but for most of the day, I haven't been able to talk, and it's just as well. I've been sat on a plane, not talking to anybody, not really having to talk to anybody, and hopefully by the time I arrive into Victoria tonight, it's mostly back. It's nearly back now, but serves me right for drinking an almond and a coconut smoothie too fast. I have learned my smoothie lesson. Now I know. So yeah, break over the next few days, and oh, last thing, is that I have noticed on the blog, it has now, I'm far too tired, it has now exceeded my blog, my little travel blog has exceeded over 5,000 page views. So if you're watching this, thank you very much for watching, and I'm sorry that I've wasted so much of your life for you having to watch these, but thank you again for watching them and for getting this blog up past 5,000. I think that's like it's a huge deal in my little world. So thank you, and good night.